Shadow of the Wendigo. Deep in the northern wilderness, where the trees grow impossibly tall and the wind never truly rests, there is a legend whispered among the locals. They speak of Wendigo, a creature born from endless hunger, a spirit of the frozen forest, a shadow that walks like a man, but is not a man. Most people dismiss it as folklore. Alex was one of them. Alex had always loved adventure. When he heard about the isolated Black Hollow Forest, a place hikers avoided and locals refused to enter after sunset, he felt excitement instead of fear. "They're just stories," he told himself. Armed with a backpack, a flashlight, and a camera for his YouTube channel, he entered the forest just before evening. The air was cold, even though it wasn't winter. The trees stood like silent giants, blocking most of the sunlight. As he walked deeper, something felt off. No birds, no insects, no wind, just silence. By the time darkness settled in, Alex realized he had walked farther than planned. His phone had no signal. His GPS stopped responding. "Relax," he muttered, forcing a laugh. "You've camped before." He set up a small camp and lit a portable lantern. The warm glow pushed back the darkness, but only a little. That's when he heard it. A faint crack, like a branch snapping, behind him. Alex turned quickly and shone his flashlight between the trees. Nothing. "Probably a deer," he whispered. But deep down he knew something was watching him. Minutes passed. Then it came again. Crunch. Slow, heavy, deliberate. Not like an animal running, like something walking carefully. His heartbeat began to pound in his ears. "Hello?" he called out, trying to sound brave. Silence answered, and then a whisper of wind brushed past him, icy cold. So cold that his breath became visible in the air. The temperature had dropped suddenly. That's when he saw it, far between the trees. Two faint, pale lights. Eyes, too high to belong to any normal animal. They blinked once and vanished. Alex grabbed his camera and aimed it toward the darkness. "Okay, this isn't funny," he said nervously, filming. A shape slowly emerged from behind a tree. Tall, unnaturally tall. Its limbs looked thin and stretched, almost skeletal in outline. Its movements were slow but unnatural, like it wasn't used to having a body. Its head tilted slightly, watching him, studying him. The creature stepped forward. Its footsteps were quiet now, almost silent. But Alex could hear something else, breathing, deep, ragged, hungry. His body refused to move. Fear rooted him to the ground. The creature's glowing eyes locked onto his, and in that moment he understood something terrifying. This wasn't just a monster. It was hunger itself, endless, empty, ancient. Suddenly the creature let out a long, low sound, not quite a growl, not quite a whisper. It echoed through the trees like a warning. That broke Alex's paralysis. He grabbed his lantern and ran. Branches scratched his arms as he pushed through the forest. His breath came in sharp gasps. Behind him he heard it moving, not running, but gliding between trees with unnatural speed. Every time he thought he had gained distance. Crack. It was closer again. He tripped over a root and fell hard against the frozen ground. His flashlight rolled away, flickering. The forest went nearly black. Slow footsteps approached. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Alex turned slowly. The creature stood just a few feet away now, its glowing eyes reflected in the fallen flashlight beam. It leaned forward slightly, as if examining him. The air felt heavy, oppressive, like the forest itself was holding its breath. With shaking hands, Alex grabbed the flashlight and pointed it directly at the creature's face. A sharp beam of white light cut through the darkness. The creature recoiled instantly. A high, piercing shriek echoed across the forest. Not loud, but sharp enough to send chills down his spine. The light seemed to hurt it. The shadow flickered. Its form began to blur, as if dissolving into smoke. And then it vanished. Gone. The forest fell silent again. Alex didn't wait. He ran until he saw the faint outline of the road at the forest's edge. Only when he reached his car did he collapse inside, shaking uncontrollably. When he looked back at the forest, for just a second, he thought he saw two pale lights watching from between the trees, waiting. The next morning, authorities searched the forest after Alex reported what happened. They found no tracks, no signs of disturbance, just his abandoned campsite, and strange claw-like marks carved deep into a nearby tree, marks far too high for any human to reach. Alex never returned to Black Hollow Forest. He never posted the footage either, because when he reviewed the recording that night, there was something he hadn't seen before, behind him, in the darkness, standing much closer than he remembered, smiling. And sometimes, late at night, when the wind moves through the trees outside his